coming off a 200-yard week. It's the Packers and the Vikings on Monday night.
Spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Tonight we finish off Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Anders Carlson has his teed up, ready to get started. And off we go to wrap up the week on a Monday night. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll have Jimmy G calling the shots. Grew up in the northern suburbs of Chicago, went to Eastern Illinois. Jimmy Garoppolo.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
You look at this Packers defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. To throw, it's Garoppolo. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt, 6 on the return, and it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here. And defensively here, it's hard to overlook the fact that this is an offense that's dead last in the NFL in rushing. So this back 7's going to be tested. Heck, might be more of a back 8. No doubt about that. And they surrender the catch here and the 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing. Love. They'll get this right back to Rager. Touchdown, Packers! Jalen Rager, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. A tall task ahead of them here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fielded at the 33. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Love looking to throw it.
Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. That'll be caught. It's Rager. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 1st down, Love to pass. Wide open receiver complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Going back to Love. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. To throw now. Here's Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Touchdown, Packers. Jalen Rager with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others.
And the Packers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
On 1st down, Garoppolo. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
You look at this Packers defense.
They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run,
Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
So here are the Packers now to take over.
They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well.
On 1st and 10, Love.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
1st down, going to the air with Love. Rager catches it left side.
Touchdown, Packers!
Jalen Rager
doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Garoppolo.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker.
And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the interception, Love
towards the middle and caught by Musgrave.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Love now to pass on 1st down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Here's Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown.
Jalen Reagor.
What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable.
And the Packers are able to widen their advantage. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
But looking for Godwin again, and he's got him once more. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Vikings, nothing.
2nd quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Lucas Van Ness in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
So on now is Johnny Hecker to punt this one away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jalen Reagor and the offense back out for another series here.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Hauled in over the middle by Reagor.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Love now.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott.
And he will take this across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They'd had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
Garoppolo on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Quay Walker came through to make the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Garoppolo looks to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. The Vikings on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 6. Now Garoppolo lost the football, and the Packers pick it up. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. Carlson on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he's going to go down again. They get to him for a loss of 4. And it brings up third down on the sack. Now Garoppolo. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown. Now Carlson for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On play action. Now Garoppolo. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. On third and long, it's Garoppolo. Under pressure, they got him again. Lucas Van Ness able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Jalen Reagor in the offense back out for another series here. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the second quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you always want to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all those things? But the
touchdown! Jalen Reagor with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Packers continue to pull away here in this first half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Garoppolo. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Rashawn Gary. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. That is caught. Finding space at the 40. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. Garoppolo now, first down throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. First down, Love to pass.
Open man is Musker.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Touchdown, Packers.
Jalen Reagor
As the first half is winding down.
And the Packers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the rout is on here in this first half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Final 17 seconds of the half here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. Down the right sideline, inside the 20.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Cam Akers in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Terrific. Touchdown. I know we've got a game now.
Yeah, I think anytime you go to the second half down just 1 or 2 scores, you feel not where you want to be, but in a pretty good spot.
And I think for most teams, when they go into the half in this situation, it's not a lot of adjusting going on. It's much more, all right, guys, let's just play a little bit better than we did in the first half.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Love's throw complete to Reagor.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Final play of the half, Love. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a... All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. And we welcome you back now along alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. Jalen Reagor and the offense back out for another series here.
He's been almost impossible to bottle up. You see that number 10 on your screen, a big reason why they have the lead.
One of the guys that's being featured in this game and making sure that he's targeted because they do trust him with the ball. That's why they go back to him time and time again.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Glove. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Anthony Walker. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Now Garoppolo throwing on 2nd. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Kingsley Enagbare make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here's Johnny Hecker now, as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight. Taking on the midfield logo. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Packers will have a short field to work with here as they take over 1st and 10.
Jalen Reagor and the offense back out for another series here.
And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good. And I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because, you know, the defense is kicking cover.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Offside, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Carlson on for the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up third down on the sack. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. On first down, Garoppolo. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down. Now a give. Akers running left. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
102 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that will bring up second down. Garoppolo now. Over the middle, he finds Godwin, complete.
And the Vikings are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Akers is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Well, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4, fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So another drive coming up for this Packers offense. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
Love now to pass on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And fantastic field possession has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone. After the fumble recovery, it's Garoppolo.
Finding Hockenson here on the out route.
Touchdown, Vikings.
T.J. Hockenson.
An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Vikings take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Jalen Reagor and the offense back out for another series here.
A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On first and 10, Love. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. With his 19th touchdown, his second of the game.
And the Packers get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun on third, Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Here's Johnny Hacker now, standing just about on his own goal line. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. The Packers offense set to go. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. This has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic.
There he goes, left side. And it's a Packers touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Packers are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. And taken at the 46. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. First down, going to the air with Love. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And now they're in the hurry-up. Love looking to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Packers continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the fourth. Carlson's extra point up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way.
Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off by Quay Walker. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them, play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
The Vikings offense now heading out to take over.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Meanwhile, Garoppolo's throw on target to Godwin here.
A big play there for Minnesota. 44 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal.
He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And this one is right through.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
Here's Love.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. They're going to hurry back to the line now. To throw now. Here's Love.
Towards the middle and caught by Musgrave.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 29-yard line. Now Love. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Throw caught by Musgrave.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Now Carlson for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score.
So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked.
But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time it yields a safety.
Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got a man complete. Now he's into the clear again, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Carlson on for the extra point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? They'll drop to throw.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, fans usually...
Hey, DJ.